Hi, welcome to DTS TechFed. Today we're working on Unit 14, installing and maintaining computer hardware. Assignment 1 and P1 task, that's what we're focusing on. If you have not subscribed to us yet, please subscribe and share us out. Learning Aim A is explain the benefits of installing and maintaining hardware for two different technology systems. The two systems we are working on in this assignment is the media and the finance team. The two different departments we will be focusing on is the finance and the media team. I will be concentrating this video on presentation and layout. So I'm going to give you two different ways you can present your assignment using PowerPoint slides. So this will be the introduction. You can use this on the slide currently like it is now, or you can write it up. This is just an example, as I usually say in my previous videos. This is just an example of how you might write up your presentation. And please remember to add the task you'll be working on for this assignment in the introduction so that we are aware of what you're focusing on in the body of the assignment. First, layout. So as you can see on here, we have three different components, and this is a PowerPoint slide. This is how it's laid out. So this is literally the layout. You can have a look at how it's written up, but you must put it in your own wording. These are purely for examples. So as you can see, we have three on one page. If you can manage to fit in more, you are allowed to do so. However, the text must be legible. I should be able to read it clearly. Images must not be distorted, and your background should not clash with your text. So remember, we're focusing on layout, and we're also focusing on presentation. On here, these are just three examples of the internal components you should add. These should be added to the assignment. Those were the internal components. So on here, I've done it as well for consistency. This is the first layout, the first way you could lay your assignment out and how you can present it. This is the external components section, and this is how you could lay it out. You could essentially add a printer, a keyboard, and a mouse, which are hardware, and you can write about why they are important and why it is essential for both the finance and the media team to add it to, or to upgrade or maintain these as part of upgrades and maintenance. This is the next layout. So this is the next way we could essentially lay our assignment out on our PowerPoint slide. As you can see, you don't need to write this. This is just for information only. This is what we're focusing on. The white area where you see the text, you see internal components, network card with a few details. The information on these slides in terms of the different components, both internal and external, they're not mine. They were submitted by a learner. So ensure that you research and add your information, and your information is corrected, up to date, and you have proofread it before. As we're still focusing on internal component, this is just still the network card. So essentially you would have more slides if you present your assignment in this form. So if you use this layout, and we're focusing on just the white area, so that alone will be on the slide. So essentially what you would do, you'd have an image of the component, you'll have a definition of the component, or an explanation of what it is. Then you will write up about the benefits of installing or maintaining this particular hardware or component, whether internal. So these slides just serve purely as an example of how you can lay your assignments out. Yes, so this is your HDD. You should explain it as I said before and say why it's important that the company will upgrade or maintain this for both the media and the finance team. For your external component, this is quite similar. I have done this because a few of you said that you needed an example of how this can. Essentially, this is another external component, which is your keyboard. Explain what your keyboard is and why it's important to update it or maintain it. I'm just going through the different external components that you may add. I don't know why students tend to want to use the slash. I do not like the slash. For formal writing, I prefer you write, constantly say it. So this is the end of the video. I hope this does help. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to us and hit that notification button. See you in our next video. Bye.